Joe Rogan tells CEOs life is short. You're wasting all your time trying to squeeze as much money as humanly possible out of every perso. In Benzinga. In a recent episode of the Joe Rogan Experience, Joe Rogan shared his thoughts about the corporate world and the potential impact of psychedelics on business leaders. Speaking with his guest, Michael Malice, Rogan urged CEOs to consider the broader implications of their actions on humanity. Don't miss, Are You Rich? Here's what Americans think you need to be considered wealthy. How do billionaires pay less in income tax than you? Tax deferring is their #1 strategy. $1 billion invest. Below are your comments. Brazen corporate greed is on full display, but somehow voters are very easily distracted and prioritize conjured up issues that in no way directly affect their everyday lives. I remember going fishing with one of my great uncles when I was very young, and I've never forgotten had he told me, when you get older, you're going to have to work, just make sure working isn't the only reason to live. 00. Make sure you spend lots of time having fun, like fishing. If you don't, you're going to regret it when you get old. I'm getting old now, and he was right. 00. I am a capitalist true and true, but the idea that someone can be worth 50B, 100B or even 200B is unfathomable. I am really saying immoral here. To me, you could live 100 lifetimes and could never spend that much money, no matter how exorbitant your lifestyle is. If you're worth 10B and make 5% yearly interest on it, it would pay you 500M every year on the 10B. You couldn't spend the interest alone even if you tried. He's right. I live this, feel this every day, and it's only gotten worse over the past 20 years in corporate America. Your only value as an employee is the amount of value the organization can squeeze out of you for the lowest possible cost. Yes, this is the name of the game, but this equation used to be in a sort of balance, but the gap has grown wider over the years. When you see corporations making record profits with booming stock prices only to short employees on their annual raises or restructure compensation plans to make you work harder for less pay, something is amiss. Telling folks who directly generate revenue, work like dogs, and contribute to this great success and are not even considered important enough to share in minimum rewards is enough to boil the blood. And these efforts to suppress working people is rewarded by Wall Street, while the CEO and executives pat themselves on the back, get their reward, read massive pay and bonuses, then go off and do it all over again at another organization. We have to reset our moral and ethical compass and value human capital and hard work again. As is often the case, Rogan gets it wrong. CEOs just fill the role that shareholders and the board of directors, the real bosses, the real owner of a corporation, ask them to. Corporate executives are just hired guns. Please subscribe to my channel. And if you like it, please thumbs up.